guys, welcome back to Hello RC. Today I've got the Redcat Ascent Fusion out here at Crawler County, and a couple days ago I brought this rig out with a set of Proline crawlers out and put it to the test, put the tires to the test, and there were a few spots that I could not conquer with this truck. So today I threw a set of JCONCEPTS Ruptures on it, a little bigger tire, and these bead locks that they're on give it a little wider stance, and they're a little heavier. So we're going to see if that improves the performance of this truck any today. We're going to go ahead and start off with our obstacles that we struggled with, and then we'll go on from there and try some other stuff. So let's get started here. This Redcat is just an incredible out-of-the-box rig. If you haven't seen one or drove one yet, it's just a beautiful truck. Well put together. Might have a few loose bolts here and there out of the box, but most RTRs have their issues that you have to sort out. But all in all, for $400, this is a fantastic package. And I will have a link in the description to this truck that will help out our channel if you wish to purchase this truck through that link. But on to the crawling here. This, I had to give it a little bump the other day. Probably going to have to do the same today. Even with, well, let's see here. Yep, not quite enough ground clearance still, even with these bigger tires. So we'll just give it that bump. And this rock here was a cheater rock that I placed in order to get up to the top of this, which is called bedrock. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this rock and see if I can do it without it. Cheater rock is removed, and this truck would not make this climb without that rock the other day, so we'll see what it does here today. I'm gonna try to duplicate what I thought would give it the best chance. Already it's looking better. I couldn't get that right rear tire to hook onto this edge of that rock previously. Well, not quite there yet. I'm gonna have to change my angle around here. Yeah, this is kind of the same struggles I had before, but let's see if it can grab on here. Still appears like we're gonna have to use the cheater rock. I'll put it back and see what it does. That wasn't a huge difference from the crawlers right there without the cheater rock. So we'll toss it back in here and see what happens. Don't really want to move the cheater rock here. And there we go. It's not too bad. So we're going to go on around here to the other side of Mount Miles and try something else. Here we go. We're going to head around to this side, and this next obstacle is something that I thought that it might be able to do, but couldn't get it done. And unfortunately, my camera's had some overheating problems here recently. So I lost the video of me trying this over and over and over. But I didn't matter how much I tried, I just couldn't get it done yesterday. But let's see if the Ruptures can do it today. Not really any worse with the body rub with the Ruptures on it. It was bad before and it's still bad now, so. And here is that section I was talking about. Try to get that rear tire over in this direction. The only truck I've ever made this with is the Capra 4-wheel steer, and it makes getting your back tires where you want them really easy with 4-wheel steer. I'm close to getting it lined up here. I don't know. Oh, that was so close. Let's try that again. Quite have enough again today, but it was a little better than it was yesterday. So maybe a slight improvement there, but the Capra still owns that. So nice try by the Fusion, but not quite enough. And we'll try another section here. Yesterday I went to the left of this rock up here at the top, but I'm going to try the harder line today and bring it back around to the right. For longer trucks it's a little bit easier. They can get the reach and pull up on over, but this one's just a hair too short. But I think if I give it a little bump here, it'll be fine. There we go. Awesome. Love how these tires look on here. Now, a direct comparison, the Ecto with these same tires and beadlocks on it has been able to make this section right here that I'm getting ready to try. So we will do a video with the Ecto and this truck out here at the same time together at some point, but since I don't have that today, this is as close of a comparison as I can get. And again, the Ecto has that extra ½ inch of reach on it that would definitely help me at this beginning of this obstacle. Man, that fusion is just awesome. It looks like it's going to get the hook right there. Oh no, my battery strap. People have been telling us to cut that battery strap, and that's actually what it's hung up on right now. Okay, still got out of it. That would have been embarrassing to get not past an obstacle because of your battery strap. But yeah, this Fusion SE 1800 kV for $79 or whatever it is. I mean, I would like to have one of these in every truck we own. Just for that reason right there, you can have the control like that just to get your tires and wheel speed exactly how you want them. Okay, this is a really tough obstacle. First time ever trying it with the Ascent, and it pretty much made it look easy. That's pretty impressive. Try to keep the body off of that rock there. Don't want to scratch it. This is Liz's truck. Now, I've promised her that I'd be careful with it. There we go. Now let's go to some of the older sections of the course. So before we do, I do want to try one more thing over here. We have never tried this log bridge coming from this direction, so I'm gonna go ahead and try that today. God, I love this truck. Basically $400 and a set of wheels and tires. That is all we're looking at right now. Really amazing. My camera mount's a mess here right now. Just had my first camera overheat of the day. I really gotta do something about that, or it's gonna make it difficult to film this summer. Again, the Fusion making that a lot easier. looks like it's going to be able to hold it coming across. I'm going to do one more crawl here in the sun, then hit the shade, and then call it a day. Really good steering angle on this truck. And with our 3D printed foams in them, or 3D inserts, whatever you want to call them, no tire roll. And we do make these inserts here at the channel just for the ruptures. So if anybody is interested in that, let us know. They are for sale. Easy for the Ascent. All right, let's get to the shade before I overheat again. That's better. Some nice easy crawling here. I think it just take a little bit of trimming to get rid of that body rub, but this is Liz's truck, so that's entirely up to her whether she wants to do that or not. I don't think it bothers her too much, but if it bothers you guys, it wouldn't be a hard thing to take care of. Okay, I think that's where we'll call it for the day. That was a pretty good run. Maybe a little better than the crawlers. Maybe. I don't know. You be the judge on that, but in my opinion, I think I enjoyed this a little better with these tires. But nonetheless, pretty close on that. And if you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe, hit the like and notification buttons, and thank you for watching. And don't forget, there is a link in the description for this truck. So I'll see you soon.